Okay, so we're back for the new season. Of course, it's only a pre-season friendly, but Chelsea kick off their pre-season campaign against Brighton Hove Albion at the Amex Stadium. And it's a bit of a weird one, I'm not going to lie, because of course we do see Hakim Ziyech and TIMO Werner both make their Chelsea debuts today, but also not because of the fact as well that there's fans back in the stadium, of course, at the Amex. There's like 2,500 fans or so at the Amex today watching this match, which is quite a strange sight considering we've gone so long without fans in stadiums, but of course it is a positive. And in terms of the team that is playing, of course, for Chelsea, I think most of the players that are actually playing is kind of expected. Of course, as I said, we see Werner and Ziyech making their debuts. I think the one that surprised me a bit was the fact that Jake Clark-Salter is playing alongside Andreas Christensen. It's the first time I've seen him play in absolutely ages, and hopefully he can have a positive impact on this game, and who knows, maybe implement himself into Lampard's plans for next season. And the game has just kicked off now as well. Two big games as well for Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi, two players who of course have been missing for quite a long time because of injury. Interesting to see how they can get their Chelsea careers back on track in a way. So yeah, hopefully they have good games as well. And yeah, the game's kicked off now, and I'm going to be giving you my live reactions. And overall, of course, it is just a pre-season friendly, so I'm not too fussed about the result. It's mainly just the performance that I'm kind of interested in today, and seeing, of course, the players and how they play in their first game back of the new season. Oh, beautiful Ziyech, what a ball! And TIMO Werner has his first Chelsea goal, come on! Oh my days, what a ball from Ziyech, 3 minutes into his debut, and he's just done that. Whips it in over the Brighton defence. Hudson-Odoi lays it down to Werner, who gets his first Chelsea goal 3 minutes into his debut. Oh my god, the scenes. Oh my lord, what a pass! Oh boys, this is only going to get me more excited when the Premier League comes back. Chelsea 1, Brighton 0, 4 minutes into the game. An absolutely just incredible goal. I'm speechless. It's a friendly, but I'm speechless. Tell you what, this first 15 minutes or so, we've actually looked quite good so far, I have to say. The passing's been okay, and there's been actually some very good patterns of play. You know, we've played the ball around pretty nicely in this first 15 minutes, and of course you can't complain. Werner getting the goal with a Ziyech ball into the box. But yeah, so far promising signs. I know it's a pre-season friendly, you can't really gather anything from that, but so far impressed with what I see. Okay, so that is half time, and I'm not going to lie, it was really just the moment of brilliance from Ziyech and Werner to put us in front, and really since then there's been quite little, if not nothing, created in terms of either side really. And look, I'm not going to make too much of it because of course it is a pre-season friendly, you know, it's not a competitive game, and I'm only going to really start judging us when we start playing the Premier League. Of course, we travel to the Amex on Monday Night Football on the 14th of September. That's when I'll start really kind of judging us, which I think we started off quite well. I think overall the passing has been quite good from Chelsea's point of view. It's just we haven't really got that killer instinct to try and get another chance and create another goal. But yeah, not the most entertaining of halves. Of course, you can't really expect anything from a pre-season friendly, but yeah, let's just see what happens in the second half. Hopefully we get to see a few of the youngsters come on, and yeah, hopefully they can make their mark in the team in this game. Okay, so the second half has gone underway, and straight away Willy Caballero has denied a penalty from Neil Maupay, and yeah, I completely missed recording my reaction to it because I went into my brother's room because he was talking about Ziyech's pass into Werner because he's watching the same match obviously, and yeah, next thing you know it just pops up on the screen that Neil Maupay has a chance to equalise for Brighton from 18 yards, and Willy Caballero, brilliant save from him, I have to say. But yeah, of course, 3 substitutions at half time. Antonio Rudiger, Azpilicueta and Willy Caballero, of course, all coming on in replace of Kepa, Marcos Alonso and Jake Clark-Salter. So yeah, 3 subs at half time. Of course, Ziyech and Werner are still on the pitch, which is all I really care about, if I'm honest. And yeah, hopefully we get a good second half from them boys. Hopefully we can create a lot more chances than we did in the first half, and hopefully extend our lead in this game. So yeah, let's see what happens. Oh well, that's not good. Hakim Ziyech has just gone down. He's just hit a free kick wide and straight away gone to the floor. Oh god, please don't tell me he's injured now. That would actually be a nightmare start to the season. Yeah, so Hakim Ziyech has come off with a suspected injury. Conor Gallagher's come on for him, so interesting to see how he does in this second half. Of course, impressed very much so at Charlton and Swansea in loan spells in the Championship last season. Let's see, can he do it in the first team with Chelsea now? But yeah, worrying signs for Hakim Ziyech. I think he's just coming off as you know, precaution if anything, but hopefully he's okay for the start of the season. I'd absolutely hate to bear the thought that he'd be injured for the first game of the season. Free kick from Brighton whipped in, and oh my god, he's just hit the crossbar. I think it's Adam Webster has just got in front of Caballero and hit the crossbar. Really good chance for Brighton. They should be level. Here we go, 3 subs on for Chelsea now, and one of them just happens to be Ethan Ampadu. Really excited to see him today. He's been one of the main players I've actually wanted to watch today. I'm disappointed he didn't start, but of course he gets the last half an hour of this game now, and hopefully he does well, because he's definitely one player that I think could potentially burst into this Chelsea team next season. I don't think he needs to be going on another loan, if I'm honest. He's one of those players that's just naturally experienced and just naturally cool on the ball, and I think he could definitely do a job for us this season off the bench, and even not maybe a starter. Yeah, not good signs here from Brighton fans' point of view. Christian Walton, their goalkeeper, of course, has just been stretchered off with 10 minutes to go. It looks like he's done some damage to his leg. He went up to try and catch the ball, and I think he tried to contest with one of the Chelsea players and landed awkwardly on his leg, and it doesn't look good. And yeah, not what you want to see. I hope he gets better soon. Okay, so about 5 minutes left in this game, and to be fair, it's really flattened down in this second half, like it was at the end of the first half as well. No team has really created anything really in this match apart from Werner's goal and the penalty, of course, that Caballero did save. But overall, I don't think it matters really that much because, of course, as you'll remember, Frank Lampard's first game in charge in pre-season last summer, Chelsea drew 1-1 in Ireland. So, you know, you can't really draw any conclusions from pre-season friendlies. And of course, in this second half, it's mainly been the youth academy that have been playing this game. Chance for Brighton. Aaron Connolly goes in. That looked like a penalty, and it is a penalty. Brighton have got their second penalty of this second half. Aaron Connolly goes down in the box. Brought down by Ampadu. Definitely a penalty in my opinion. It's a clumsy tackle really from Ethan Ampadu. Disappointing from him really as well, because I thought he's really done well in the second half. But yeah, he's given away a penalty, and this time it'll be Pascal Gross that'll take the penalty and probably equalise for Brighton now going into injury time. And this time Pascal Gross puts it away. Brighton 1, Chelsea 1 in the 90th minute of the game. Really poor penalty to concede, and of course, yeah, Brighton have equalised now. Pascal Gross putting the ball into the bottom left corner past Willie Caballero, who did get the right way again and nearly got a touch on it, but at the end of the day, Brighton have equalised. Not the end of the world, but yeah, I would have liked to win this game in pre-season, not gonna lie. Conor Gallagher plays it through. Giroud! Oh, good save from the keeper. Okay, so full time now in our first pre-season friendly of the new campaign. A 1-1 draw at the Amex against Brighton. I'm not going to lie, not really much happened in the game apart from the 2 goals and the penalty miss from Mope early on in the second half. But to be fair, it is a pre-season friendly. In fact, the first pre-season friendly back in the new season, so I'm not really going to complain. There's not really much we can expect, really. And yeah, there's definitely some positives to take at either end. I think for most of the game, we actually defended quite well. It was just for the 2 penalties, it was kind of sloppy, you know. Yeah, of course, always positive to see your 2 new signings make a big impact in the goal for Chelsea. Of course, TIMO Werner getting on the end of Hudson-Odoi's header from Ziyech's brilliant ball into the box, and yeah, definitely promising signs to see from them if we see them in the Premier League in 2 weeks' time. In terms of the standout performers, I don't think there was many, of course. I think Kovacic was quite decent in the first half. He didn't really get the praise he deserved. I actually think TIMO Werner had quite a good game in terms of off-the-ball movement as well. Of course, he was making runs in behind. He was also tracking back to win the ball back, which is what you like to see. And of course, Hakim Ziyech had a very good game before he came off injured. Hopefully now he is not injured for the start of the season. That would be an absolute nightmare from my point of view. And I think Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek performed quite well, of course, in the first half and parts of the second half as well. They were 2 players I said before the game I wanted to keep a special eye on because, of course, they have come back from major injuries, the 2 of them. And yeah, overall, I don't really know how to feel about this game because there was positives and there's negatives. It's pre-season. I'm not going to take anything for it. And yeah, let's build on now for the Premier League. And yeah, that's where we're going to end this video now. So if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. We're also closing in on 400 subscribers, so if you could help us get that, it'd be very much appreciated. Also, as we speak as well, I'm recording a reaction video to the Liverpool versus Arsenal Community Shield game. So if you want to go and check that out in about 2 or 3 hours after this video goes live, then feel free to do so. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.